their Gromp, which
Okay, yeah.
usually works. But then when I'm on the other side and I don't know like really what route to take. If I'm on like the top right side, I'll
Yep.
typically like start red and I'll invade their blue and take their blue and Gromp.
Yeah.
But I don't know like what. Sometimes I see you like full clear, and I just don't know the correct route to take, like if it's situational or what.
Yeah, well,
But
every game is situational, right? And you're basing it off like your team, so like what your team's matchups are, what their team's matchups are, and then also the jungle matchup. And you want to take into consideration all those variables. So here, I would instantly mark Nocturne. Yep.
okay.
And then buy items, and let's get out and let's point guard. Do you have to change your settings every game?
Yeah, I need to fix it. There's something where it saves my settings so it doesn't.
Yeah, ideally fix that because you don't want to. It's just like another piece of friction, right? You don't want any friction when you're playing the game. So like, you know, if it's making you do something that you don't need to do, you always want to try and remove that. Same for like pop-ups, like, you know, if you always have to close like a mobalytics thing or something that pops up on your screen. So here, no, I wouldn't ward in this game particularly. What I would do though is I wouldn't normally sit in the bush, because see if someone comes and invades you right now, right? You would just die there. Like you couldn't even see them. So what I would do is I would stand out in like just above your raptors, and I would watch where they're gonna entrance from. Like see where Nivea is, right? And I see the entrance that they would come through. So I'd stand here and I'd watch the entrance, because then I see them if they're coming. And you know, I normally stand up a little bit closer, but this is also fine.
But so what if they walked up though and they saw me? Wouldn't they not know I'm starting?
Yeah, they would know, but they also know anyway, right? If you're playing versus Kindred and you can get bot side leash on Kindred, you don't assume that she's starting anywhere else.
Okay. Now I don't know if I invade a Nocturne, right? Can't he just like?
Yeah, we can invade Nocturne. I think we can invade him level 2, so we're gonna go red and then jump the wall and go straight to his blue.
Okay.
And you know, you want to try and avoid taking too much damage from this. You want to like hide it, so every auto you can like take a step back, etc.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, exactly. And Nocturne has no flash here, so we want to keep that in mind, right? Because that's a benefit of ours. So Q over. Nice. Run straight to the Grob and get ready to smite it instantly, because it's going to be pretty low because we're pretty slow here.
Yeah. I feel like he might.
Oh, okay. He started red, so he started hitting his blue and ward over this wall. Nice. So generally speaking, we want to auto Q and then W whenever possible. It's just like slightly more efficient.
Auto Q, then double. Okay.
Then W, yep. Don't smite this, just kill this and then go to the Gromp. And we're going to take his Gromp too, but we're going to smite the Gromp.
Okay.
Nice. Now see how enemy bot is pushed in? What I'm thinking we'll do after this is we will potentially jump over the wall and go and gank them. But once we jump over the wall, we'll just wait. Pop your potion also. So jump over the wall and then just wait a second for your Q to come up a little bit closer. So watch the bot lane. Let's look at the enemies. All right. Just wait. Just wait. Yeah, we can go now. Click Ash. Let's kill her. Oh, nice. This looks great. Kill Heimer too. Just careful of these. Yep, nice. This is good. Just keep killing. Keep chilling. Excellent. Push the wave with them. We see Nocturne is ganking top by the way, so push this wave and ping them that you're doing it. You don't particularly want to kill these creeps, you just want to get them really low so that enemies can push it in easy. Allies can push it in easy, pardon me. They drop the W too. Alright, now press base. BBB.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, no. Stay for crab. Let's see if we get lucky. Nice kill. Excellent stuff. So kill this, and then actually let's put the mark on mid. Smite it. I would smite it always. Yeah. Well, not now, but yeah. I generally speaking would kill. What the hell is this guy doing? Keep killing.
I don't want to run into.
I think we have perfectly fine to do that, but anyway, that's okay. Look at mid. Okay. Yeah, we can base. Yeah, so drop your ward here by the way before you base. Just ward. Nice. Alright, base, buy your usual items.
I was gonna buy double and then boots.
Okay, that's fine. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. So let's run top side here. So unfortunately Ewan just took the crab. That's tragedy. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go Gromp, then Blue, then Wolves. Now, one thing I know is you don't use your F keys at all to check lanes. So something a habit we're going to want to get into is like pressing F keys or moving our cursor to check lanes.
Binds, I just
Yeah. Oh, look top, run top. Run straight top. Nocturne's going. Keep going. Think that you're coming.
Like,
you guys win this hard. Go fight him. Kill Nocturne first. Keep running at him. Keep running. Go. In. Nice. Flash away. Excellent. You can maybe do this. You gotta be a bit careful though. Gotta dodge the Q if you can. Okay, nice. Press tab while you're running to Grump. Yeah, so go top, the wave. Go top. So here we're gonna farm these creeps, right? Because your Yuan doesn't have TP. Just want to try and get as many of these as possible. So something that you're going to want to work on is like making sure that we don't miss any free creeps, which are creeps that are not contested, right? In future. Okay. Nocturne's going drag by the looks of it. Smite this. Now kill this and run straight to drag. Safely through our jungle. Yep. Just run there. Don't get seen mid.
So why do you want to go drag right now?
Because we can stop him. He can't really do it that fast. Okay, nice. No, go Wolves. Stop. Go Wolves. He left, so now we leave too. Okay, now go back. Oh, this is good. It's good that you checked. I would normally check, by the way, but your camera movements. All right, nice. Let's gank mid. Yeah, we gank you. Okay, leave. Go back to Raptors. Kill the Raptor camp.
So is it okay that we left this with one?
Yep, yeah, it's fine. You can go to this, by the way. Smite the camp. No, it doesn't matter. Just jump over. Kill them both. You might die here, but that's fine. Excellent. Run to his Grump. Mark.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's okay. Don't stress. It's all gonna be very fast and like feel like.
They want to do drag.
Doesn't matter.
They get pissed
just go Mark. Doesn't matter. Just ignore that. Kill the Mark. This is fine. You should E this, by the way. Oh. So if we E that, right, we get that. Okay. Buy your items quickly. We're good. Sure. Alright, go straight to the red. Your red. So yeah, with that, we wanted to E it so that we could like E smart it. That's fine though. We can run straight to this Nocturne, by the way, and kill him.
He's obsessed with this drag.
Yeah, well, he's like, doing the noob thing, tunnel vision drag.
Just warded. Should I go around or?
Sure, we can go around. I don't think it particularly matters how we get there. You can even just like Q over the wall here. I'd probably just Q over the wall here, personally. Yeah, QW. Focus drag. Oh. Take the lantern. Oh, nice. Okay, sure, that's fine. So here, right, you jump over the wall. They're running back. You don't want to run towards them, because we're just running into death there.
I wasn't paying attention. I thought he was still by himself. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah,
so by the time you move forward, though, we saw like the visual stimulus kind of thing of them being there.
Yeah.
So we want to react to that as fast as possible, just generally. We could have like potentially just stood where you were, right, and just hop back over the wall in 3 seconds, right?
Just like hard tunneling.
Yeah, exactly. You're kind of too much. I got Krogs. Let's go Krogs here.
Oh shit.
Krogs, it's fine. No, don't worry. And let's also put a mark on mid. I think we'll be able to gank mid soon. So let's not always just be chilling with our no marks out. I don't know if you know how to do the shift marks, but if you do, that's very handy for you can do it inside fights and stuff.
No, I don't have that set up.
Okay, so it's just something in the future to like look into. So I have it on like shift, and then the like F1 or F2, F3, F4 for whichever one, right? But you can have it set up however you'd prefer. Okay, so let's go invade Nocturne here on his top side. No, his top side, yeah. So try to avoid being seen here by this mid wave. Yep, nice. And so we're gonna want to invade him on his red, not his Raptors, because he's probably gonna take the Raptors by now.
Okay. And you think we can kill him?
Yep. Yeah, you have a lot of extra items compared to him. You're 4 and 1 or 4 and 2. Yep, there he is. No Q. Excellent. So it's going to kill him here. If the red is low, we might also take that on the way. Okay, he's going to Krugs. No, he's going to Krugs. Krugs. So we could jump over the wall here, I think. Yep, nice kill. Excellent, jump out.
Holy fuck.
Nice, nice, nice. And then go over the wall. Nice, and you can take this. So start carding it.
Mundo go.
He was fighting top. Don't get hit. Nice. And so you just want to hit the eyeball wherever possible here.
I'm like scared of TF.
You're fine. You have ult still, by the way. Chilling. We can take this, and if they come, you can just ult. Alright, get ready to ult. Nice. So focus Mundo, and then we'll focus TF now. Back to focusing Mundo. Kill that. Nice. Now go back on TF. Excellent. Get the eyeball. Cute. Nice. Now go get your camps. See? Being chilling.
That was easy.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I would have played that so scared before.
Yeah.
And just that play wouldn't have even happened.
Careful, you don't want to fight him right now. Yeah. So let's just go get our Gromp here after, and our wolves. Gromp, 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 Gromp.
I didn't know if I thought he was pushing me. Oh fuck.
You can just hop over the wall if he comes to you. Bait him, you're going to. 5 for 5. Just EQ. Keep going, Q. Nice, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. He's dead. Nice. Alright, base.
Okay.
You have a lot of gold to spend. So we're gonna base here, pick up our items. And let's get the attack speed item. Yep, nice. And let's just leave now. So we're gonna go bot side here. We're basically just gonna play around bot side right now, but you've created the situation where all your lanes are really ahead now, right? Because enemy jungle is useless.
Yeah, this is like bizarre. I'm playing kind of different right now.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of these, right?
Maybe I just play like a kind of like a little pansy before.
I mean,
I'm playing like really aggressive. I don't play like this.
Yeah, so I don't particularly think people should look at these things as like aggressive or not aggressive, right? But you know, you definitely have your risk to reward model not aligned, and you're leaning too much towards being like a pansy or a pussy or whatnot.
Okay.
So, and that's because you don't simply know like what you can do, like what is available to you. Go mid here, by the way.
Yeah. Like leave camp?
No. Kill the camp, but like we're going towards mid, right? Just so we know where we're going. Because you always want to be thinking like about, pardon me, where am I going next? So if we can kill this Twist of Fate, that's huge. But we can also just drop Herald. So just ping that you want to kill TF. Ping him. See, he's just dead. Go. QW. Keep going. Nice. Drop Herald in a second. Kill the wave, and then drop Herald, right? Because we want to kill the whole tower with this Herald. So we're going to kill the tower a little bit before we go. Yeah, but just wait. Hit the tower. Oh, okay, that's fine. No, it's okay. So we wanted to hit the tower and get it a little bit low, and we shouldn't W here because now you're going to take aggro, right? So you'll leave, and now we want to go to our mark. So we would have wanted to keep our W for our mark, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
Take the mark quickly, and yeah, see how enemy bot lane got the go mid. Your player wants your help now. You can kill Mark Mundo.
What the hell? I can't get over. There we go.
Oh, we didn't mark him. Be a bit careful here. Yep, nice. Okay, run drag, go, drag.
Drag?
Yep.
Okay.
So you need to make our decisions. We want to be getting a little bit quicker with that, right? And more concise.
Yeah, your decisions are different than mine, I can tell.
Yeah, of course. This is pretty normal though, right? So don't stress. Jump over the wall. Keep going. W. Q. Nice. Take the blue and then go drag. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, what we wanted to do there with that mid turret is we wanted to take mid turret before the enemy bot lane got to take their turret, which means we wanted to get it to about, 2.5 plays before we dropped our, before Herald actually slammed. So just a little bit before 2.5 plays, we want to drop the Herald, and then you get a couple more hits in, and then Herald crashes.
Okay.
So we wanted to rush it as much as possible. Okay. Anyway, so take these 2 camps, and then we'll take the base, I think, yeah. I can't remember when your raptors spawn. I think that they don't spawn for ages. Look mid. See how there's a fight happening there? Okay, jump over. Or walk, yeah. Whatever's fast. I can't actually see your Q cooldown. Move my cursor.
Am I still...
No,
We have.
we can just wait in base. It's fine.
Yeah. So who would you typically do? You wait to mark, or should
I
I
would
just
mark
mark
Nocturne right
proactively?
now.
Okay.
So basically, like, I want to think about where I'm going to for my mark, but also if I don't know where I'm going to go to or like who is like likely to die, I just mark the jungle by default because he
Okay.
is the most likely person I'm going to kill because I'm, you know, I'm happy to
But
walk into
always
his
have
jungle.
somebody marked though.
You know, for the most part, yes. I mean, at the higher level, no, but like right now, yes. Run straight to this TF, his ass, and kill Heimer too. Heimer's over the wall. Kill. Keep going. Keep going. No need to E there. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, true. I mean, he's a dweeb, but that's fine. Cute. Nice. Big and chilling.
I don't think you can hop over this wall, right? With the
No, you can't. You can like corner jump it, but that's it. Like just jump over the very
next,
corner.
I don't know what next.
We're going to this mark, and then we're going to Herald.
Yeah. Okay.
Just push the wave a little bit. You don't need to rush here. There's no one alive, right?
Yeah.
So push this wave because we want to get that gold off the map. We want to get our wave crashed so they're losing creeps. Then we go quickly take the mark, and then we're running straight over to the Herald. Hopefully we run out of vision, by the way. So run down along this wall.
Okay.
Yep, nice. Q. You should always Q also as you're leaving the W, right? Because you're going to get it refunded anyway.
Okay. Yep.
And so I'd Q again as soon as it's up because we're going to wherever we're going. So here I wouldn't W though, right? I would have just Q'd and auto attacked this and kept on walking towards it. Yeah, because you want that Herald to be taking W damage the whole time, right? Level up W. We're fine to do this, but we want to do it slow and like kind of pull this away a little bit, you know? So do you can kill this guy, by the way. Just ping that you want to fight this. Well, this is maybe a bit of a sketchy way to fight this. You should win.
Oh, he's so fast.
Yeah, QW. No, you can't catch. Oh, what the hell? He's a noob, but yeah, still can't catch. Again, I would have queued as the left, the W though, right? That's a habit I want you to start getting into, so I'm going to mention it multiple times. If you're just leaving a W and going somewhere, you can always, generally speaking, queue out of it. Yeah, obviously, okay, there's going to be times not to, but like if there's no boogeymen around, right, we don't have to worry about anything. Go mark. Also, with that fight, right, what I would have done is you needed to pink ward the bush as you jumped into the Nocturne's face, right? That way we get that extra auto attack off or two. Go top.
Okay.
And mark Mundo, go top. Quick. Go be fast.
Oh my god.
That's okay. Chilling. Don't stress.
Okay.
Chill. Okay, he pressed ultimate button. That's wild. Kill this guy. Yeah, vault. Oh, okay. So needed to. So if Nocturne jumps on us, right, we kind of have an internal dialogue of like when he will ult us. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, when he'll E us. Pardon me. My apologies. So if he's already ulted you, right, you kind of know that his E is going to be coming up in about a second on you. Here, yeah, I like this. Let's also pick up. Yeah. Yeah, I like Wits End here because you've got magic damage threats, right? And yeah, I'd go the Rico book since you're so fed.
Okay.
You get 8 ping, by the way?
Yeah.
It's fucking insanity. Nice. Jealous. Alright, so let's go quickly.
So I guess, like, how do I, like, train myself? The decisions that you're making are so different. I just don't know how to train myself to...
Yeah, so, I mean, the reason that the decisions are different is because, like, my game knowledge level is higher than yours, right? Run straight to your mark.
Okay.
So there's two ways that this is trained, right? It's like corrective training where like I see you make the mistake and I tell you not to make that mistake in the future. So that's like how VOD reviews work. Kill, spine, nice, kill them both, keep going. Don't have to ult, keep killing. Ult now. Nice, keep killing. TF, auto the TF, take the lane. Oh, okay. I like it. It's okay.
I tunneled and didn't even see.
Yeah, so you know, ideally you actually could have killed the TF and then taken the lantern, but I probably would have actually just yoinked the lantern out of there and left the TF kill on the board personally. Let's take the Wits End by here. And the reason for that is just because like you're so fed here, we don't really want to give shutdowns too much, but I think it's completely fine. I think you're gonna win this game regardless.
Okay.
So going back to
I guess like mechanics is gonna take a little bit too.
Yep. But
grinding games.
Mechanics is like grinding games, and then also getting the feedback on where you make mechanical misplays. So, One thing that I offer that's good for that is the members area. You can just submit clips of skirmishes, and then I would just be like, hey, you should have done this in a skirmish, right? Like, you know, I'll just like draw or make a video or anything, right? The other thing you can do just in your own time without any intervention or anything is you can just simply watch over your deaths quickly after a game, and you'll start to see like mechanical mistakes, right? You know, if you're sitting there looking at all the resources available, like, hey, I have Q, and they just chucked an ability at me, I could have queued that and dodged it, right? But that's, you know, you can train yourself, right? And I think that just talking to you, I'm pretty sure that you have got a high enough level of intellect to figure this one out, right? Like, I think for most basic mechanical misplays, you're not going to need a coach to tell you. You're going to see it all. Nice. Let's I think we can start just pinging Baron, and we can just do Baron as soon as Young comes alive and end the game. Because like you, oh look, yep, nice. All right, and then back to looking at Baron. Yeah. So kill. Careful of the E. Okay. Look at knockdown. Just hit who's closest to you. You're fine. Keep killing. All right, let's go ping Baron again. Get the berries. Don't hit the Baron until your teammates come, right? They're fucking around. Go to them. All right, now keep pinging Baron. This is over again. Back to the Baron.
Damn, I've never really...
Keep pinging this shit. Try and control your apes. All right, nice. They're coming. Excellent. So, and this is basically GG here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I didn't fully explain because I got like sidetracked a bunch of times, but with like, you know, teaching you how to think about this, right? It's like giving you more game knowledge. So, you know, ways you can do that is the YouTube videos. I post a lot of content on YouTube of just me playing the game, and I speak about how I'm thinking about the game in all of them. So just generally watching them, and like, you know, it doesn't even have to be the Kindred ones specifically, but I'm always talking about the game, and so you're just going to build up a general larger amount of game knowledge, and you can implement that against B. There's nothing else to do, so let's start building Black Cleaver here. So there's that.
Yeah, because like I guess, am I just gonna have to accept that I'm gonna lose a lot at the beginning? Because
of course.
I could tell my natural reaction to things was just totally different.
Yeah, I mean,
and like those over time, like that's gonna like lose me games for sure.
Yep, it will. But you know, with this session, right? The other thing you can do is you can rewatch this session, and like you'll be able to see what I'm seeing, right? And why I'm saying these things, because you'll be able to, like, the amount of it. Just kill. There's no one here to help him yet. Keep killing. Kill her too. You have ult. Keep going. Oh, ult. Okay, auto wants an ult. Nice. Good dude. Now mark TF with Yuri and kill him. Oh, kill Quadra. Penta. Go back. Get this bitch. Ah, motherfuckers. That's fine. It's like 1v4 Quadra. It's kind of being chilling.
Never been this strong on Kindred before.
Yeah, and so this is the difference, right, between like changing from the way you're playing to an enhanced way of playing, and this is also like not the end level, right? Like we will be able to build on this. This is kind of just like the base of a building, right? We want to build way more shit on this. Right, so just to recap, like you mentioned, like how you're gonna learn these things. So there's gonna be probably 3 actual ways you can do this. So first is gonna be corrective, meaning that you play the game and then you find someone, myself or someone else, who can watch over your replay and tell you the mistakes you're making and then how to solve them, right? So like, hey, you did this wrong here. Here's what you should have done, or here's what you should have been thinking about that would have allowed you to not make this mistake. Okay. First way. The second way is like very proactive, like what we just did, where I'm just trying to even just prevent you from making a mistake, right? Because I'm just telling you, hey, think this way about the game. Like, we're looking at this right now, we're looking at that. And so that should hopefully change the way you're just approaching the game holistically, because you are thinking about the game over in X way, but in this game that we just did, I just told you to think about the game a completely different way. And this is how I want you to try and emulate going forward. So
are you able to like highlight the points that were different? I guess I don't know. Like I'm trying to like take away.
No, I probably can't because of maybe in future I potentially could, but like in this one I can't really, because I kind of just drove if that makes sense. Like basically how
Yeah.
this went is like I was basically sitting as like, operator, and I'm just like telling you where to go, how to go about it, and what to think, and then you were just reacting to that and doing it to the best of your ability, and it worked quite well, I think.
Yeah.
So I can't really like say like, hey, like you were doing this, because I can't particularly see what you were thinking, but in VOD review I can. When I'm watching your VOD review of you driving your own car, I can kind of see what you're doing, and I can then be like, okay, I think that he's thinking this and that's why he's doing this. Because like from watching enough games, you can kind of, you just know like what is inside someone else's mind, what they're looking at, most of the time. I could be wrong, right? But
Right.
most of the time I'll be correct in that
Well, I
sense.
could even commentate my VODs too. Like think out loud.
I think
I guess.
you can do that and you can try it. From my experience, most of the time it's not actually helpful, because most people aren't so good at like talking whilst they're playing without it decreasing their level of performance. And then so because of the decreased level of performance, you're not actually seeing their real baseline. They're like creating a new problem that doesn't actually exist when they're playing normally.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So normally, I think, look, I'm pretty good at like identifying what like the possible things someone is thinking about when they're piloting their character, especially if I have first person's like point of view, like your perspective, because I can see what's on your screen, like what your camera's looking at, and I can then like basically figure out like what you're thinking.
Right. Okay.
And so whenever you do VOD reviews, by the way, that's my recommendation always, is that you record and then upload it to YouTube, and then send me the YouTube file recording if we do VOD reviews, or if you join the members area.
I guess the purpose of this was to kind of like get inside of your mind and see how you think compared to how I think.
Yeah, this exactly what you take away from this, right, is like, I was driving my character over this other way, and these are the results I get. And then I did this session with my guy, and he made me drive in this other way, and these are the results I got. And you're saying that,
Right.
I think what I'm getting from like the reaction here is like, you thought this was like pretty different results to what you're normally getting.
Completely. And they felt more proactive and aggressive. I guess I feel very passive sometimes, and I'm just leaving the game up to chance a little bit.
Yeah. So, well, we took control of this game, right? But the way we took control of this game is I was analyzing always what mistakes are the enemies making that we can punish, and then we punish them. And that was basically every single step of the way. What guided us to this win was the mistakes the enemies made. I'm looking at the map, I'm seeing TF trying to push this wave in, and I'm presuming he's probably going to try and crash, right? So I know that we can probably mark TF and look for a gank here. Things of this nature. And these things will take a long time to learn, and then also an even longer time to hone the skill of, right? Because you will get it wrong too. So like a way to think about this, right, is like I told you to go take their Gromp for your third stack, I believe, when your teammates were trying to do Infernal Dragon. And you didn't mark it with your E, so you didn't end up getting it before dying. And that's a huge cost to you, because a mark is worth so much gold. I think a mark is worth like 300 gold still. It's like a kill.
When you say E, were you saying to like E it immediately just to get that extra damage?
Not immediately, but like, when it was on like say 1,000 health, you could have eat it, because then you could have like E smite comboed it.
Okay.
Is
it worth dying for it though? Even if I died there, like it was.
A mark is like pretty worth, and I mean like, because it's also TF's using his ult there, so now his ult's not on cooldown. It's like go gank bot. I mean, it's not like quote unquote worth. It's just like it's neither good nor bad, particularly in terms of like the value. But then they're using those resources to come to you, and what are the chances even that like you were thinking about TF ulting you, right? Probably low to none.
0.
So it's not like it's hard to put a worth thing on that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, you could have just died there from TF ulting and Nocturne coming straight back to drag, right? TF could have ulted to come to drag.
Right.
Like the other...
The one that you saw that Nocturne when he was at drag, see, my mindset is, drags don't matter, like let him just do it.
Drag doesn't particularly...
Your mindset was go kill him.
Right, because, well, what I'm thinking, right, is like drags don't particularly matter. Drags do matter, but you have to invest a certain amount of time to do a dragon, right? So when you do a dragon early, it's not really that worth in time. But if the enemy jungler takes the dragon to 2000 health and you get to walk over, kill him, and take the dragon, this has become insanely valuable in terms of your time scale, right?
Okay.
So it depends on the situation. In this specific situation, Nocturne is inting by going dragon. He's not strong enough to do dragon. He's like level 4. He hasn't had a successful early game. He hasn't got a lot of items, right? And he's also not like a dragon killer, like say like a Nunu, a Kha'Zix, a Vi, who or a Shyvana that really like to do dragon because their kits kind of have dragon killing as a benefit.
Okay.
So when you see him doing dragon specifically, it's like, well, he's inting doing this. It's like, it's just as bad as like a Kindred or a Graves trying to do a level 4 dragon. You know this guy's going to be half health. You know it's going to take him 30 seconds. So you can just walk over there and kill him in the end, right? If he does it. And if he doesn't do it, by you pathing there and stopping him, he's wasted his 30 seconds. And what you notice out of this game is because you're playing in low elo, look at how many 30-second lots he wasted trying to do drag. He tried to do drag something like 3 or 4 times, and then in the end, you just hopped over the wall and ended up stealing it. Even though that play, like we said, needs some refining, right? You were offered basically a really, really good deal there for getting that dragon. And on top of that, he fucked over all these laners too, because they all moved to try and help him do dragon.
Right.
So they lose wave states, wave priority, lane control.
I don't know why my immediate reaction was, oh, he's doing drag, go take his top side.
That can be good too. And like, you know, that's kind of like the difference between like, you know, could we kill him or not, right? So say it's like a dragon killer like Nunu and they have mid prio, then that would normally be the play I would go is like, oh, whatever, it's just not our dragon, right? You know, like what are the chances you outsmart Nunu? He has Q smite, very low. They have a control character who can control the area, TF with point and click stun. So it depends on the situation, right? But when it's a Nocturne and none of the bot lane is really winning and the mid lane's not really winning either, they don't have that much control. You just get to walk in free, and you're also playing Kindred, which is a really agile champion. Say that game, enemy jungler was Nocturne and you were Sejuani, well, you probably wouldn't go to the drag, you know?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, if he was Nunu, pardon me, and you were Sejuani, right? Because how are you ever going to outsmart the Nunu? How are you ever going to kill the Nunu? You know, you'd have to have like a really ahead bottom mid to do that. Is this all making sense?
Like I would need help.
Yeah, exactly. You would need help, but you would need to have not even help. You would need to have the stronger players coming to help you. Like your players would have to be stronger than theirs.
Yeah. So there's just a lot of variables.
Exactly. This game is all variables, right? Like every single game is different. That's why coaching becomes so beneficial, right? Because you're like speed running the knowledge of variables. Because like on your own, you might have to run into that Nocturne on Dragon situation 10-50 times before you really understand, you know, and you can like replace the champion each time, right? But then with coaching, you've been able to fast track a lot of that learning.
Okay. And then I guess also looking for like those mistakes, like the lane ganks and stuff, like TF pushing up.
Yeah, TF pushing up.
I don't typically look for those.
And like just general map awareness, like you reset and you're going to your Gromp, right? And then we saw Nocturne. I saw Nocturne going to gank top on the map, and I like told you to adjust your course like multiple times, and then you ended up getting 2 kills there, Nocturne and Mundo. Which then also put the Nocturne behind more, and then he tried to do Dragon afterwards, which put him behind more, and then we punished him on the Dragon by making him stop it, and then we ended up stealing the Dragon, etc., etc. So it's all a compounding effect of previous things too.
Okay. Yeah, it was just like one after another, and then all of a sudden I'm like super strong.
You'll notice probably the biggest difference in this game is we didn't take our foot like off the gas. We were just like choking them out the whole game.
Yeah.
Whereas probably what you do a lot in your games, one of the biggest differences is like you will probably like make a good play, then default back to just like farm your jungle quadrant.
I 100% do that. Yeah.
Whereas like I'm looking like, how can we keep pedal to the metal? What can we fucking do here to, you know, get us a win faster? So you'll notice like we went from bot gank, and then you ended up going into crab into mid gank, I believe. Or we looked for the mid gank and recalled there on the bush and left the ward. So we were looking for all these things, then we ran straight top and ended up going into a top gank for a double kill, farmed our 1 camp, and then went to Dragon to contest the Dragon. That's the early game secrets. Like we've probably interacted with the game more in that 4 minutes than you've probably, you know, interacted maybe in 10 minutes in some of your games. But we just kept, you know, pedal to the metal, looking for opportunities and punishing opportunities or misplays the enemies made.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking I'm not like basing off of variables enough. Like I guess I'm looking for just like a one answer which doesn't exist. Cause like I watched one of your videos, you invaded his Gromp level 2, and then took his wolves, but then you like crossed mid and went over to his top side to invade him again. So I'm thinking, okay, I can do that, and then I went and did that, and they all rotated on me, and I just died.
Yeah, and so like the variables that I would have had in that game, right, is like my mid is like a winning lane matchup, and I'm also way stronger than their enemy jungle. Like if I would do that to like an Eve or a Sejuani or a Zac or something, right? But I wouldn't be able to do that to a Xin Zhao.
Right.
Or a you can do it to a lot of champions though if you do kill them on their grump, right? Because you are often level 3 to their level 2. So,
right.
Again, all the variables, but it also depends on your mid matchup, right? If you have like the losing mid matchup, you have fucking like Azir and they have Yone, that can be a big issue, especially if the Azir is already like losing lane and lost health and lost priority.
Yeah.
And oftentimes,
then, like after that, go ahead.
So oftentimes also, people don't realize this, but I actually gank mid and create pressure mid, either a health lead or a CS/lane control lead. Right, and because of that health lead, then you're really changing that dynamic of the 2v2. So that's another thing people don't always take into consideration.
Yeah. And then, like you said, so like when I went there and I died in their top jungle, I just defaulted back to, I would just start clearing my camps, and then I feel super passive. I feel like I'm not doing anything, and I'm just clearing all my camps.
Yeah, whereas I would probably look for like, where's the next person making a mistake that I can punish? That's always my play.
Look for mistakes.
Yeah, I only want to take camps when that is the best golden XP being offered to me on the map. Right? And you'll find, especially in low ranks, there is golden XP being offered just about everywhere you look, right? They're handing it out like free candy.
Okay.
So I'm always looking to punish everything that's possibly there to punish. If there's nothing to punish, then I default back to my camps. And when I do that, I always am thinking that I need to clear my camps perfectly and most efficiently so that I am able to go and punish mistakes again whenever they're there, right? So like, a thing you do is you don't clear your camps. Hunter?
Yeah. Yeah, just putting yourself in a good position for the next mistake, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Always want to be, setting yourself up to capitalize on the next mistake. And like, one thing that I noticed you need to do better is like how you clear camps, like faster and also take less damage, especially in the early game. Because if you take too much health damage on a camp, then that might end up making you lose the 2v2, right? Or not even be able to go to the 2v2. And both of those things are basically catastrophic.
Okay.
All right, am I good to end the recording here, or do you have more questions?
No, that's all I have.
Awesome.
This was really helpful.